Mentang adon hang ni hanehu hapo jongka building jongka nega DIC la nega taka Digital Innovative Center kaba nega center ki entrepreneurs ki students na kiwe ki cakaru ki wan ban lum lang kum hakini ki caka ban ya peleu lang hapeleng jongki ban penmi ya kino ki jatial ki ba lada dei ki tiar teknologi la ne kino ki jingsna ki jingtau ki ba thamai ban ya peleu lang hapeleng jongki ban permi ya kita ki tiar ki ba thamai ki ba long innovative te ha ju opor kum hakani ka chaka ki airu ya kata ka jikai ya ki kena kumno bakin sim ya kata ka intellectual property right bat ka copyright ya kita ki tiar ki balak kilasna kanang bakan dehi ka jongki kanang ba non bala ban claim la de ban sna replicate ya ka ni yo ya ki ni kena samla ni ki sna ayu ki tiar ki ba thamai ki ba ki la permi da ka ba pendon kami ki teknologi ki ba per kadai ka machine la ne ka ta ka ba la sna do we khna hang ne DIC ka ba ki penon kam da frequency da ka ba phila ani la da ngara ka ti sajrong kami da ka we ka sound la da bu chapo kami da we ka sound te ban sung thu kham ba ya ne ka machine ka ba ne khna usna yang in skam ke ne ka machine but ni la ban penon kam hakano ka leng ya ka machine ka ba kan uniu khna usna hai.
What we've built here is basically a basic controller with Arduino boards. Arduinos are very simple microprocessors and they allow you to use very different sensors. So it detects objects on its pathway. Because the technology itself is so rudimentary and simple, we can play a lot around with it. Applications are quite a few applications come to mind. Music is definitely something we can look into. It can be applied in performance arts. Apart from that, the main focus for us currently is to find out if this can be used for healthcare. We've come across a lot of data about frequency healing and music therapy. And it's something really close to us. We want to work with people who are ailing with mental health disorders, ADHD, autism, dementia, Alzheimer's. These are different mental disorders that we don't really have an answer to. We're trying to figure out whether that kind of science actually is applicable here. This can become a standalone meditative method.
Foam board, some parts are the mouse.
So you guys want this sculpture is called Thlen, and I mean we found this, the whole mythology of the Thlen very, very compelling. No, I mean it talks about some really deep human motivation and all of that. So that sort of inspired this, and this is my take on that folklore. So this is a artistic rendering of my interpretation of the Thlen, and this figure that's sort of opposed to it symbolizes that eternal fight between between greed and that inner thing that makes people want to rise above greed. And he's representative of our local people, the Khasis. If you look at his feet, he has the feet of the rooster, and he also has that, which is all. A lot of people think that's a mohawk. It's not a mohawk. A room usually should tell people what the room is for and what it does. So it's a modular shelf. First of all, it's got wheels and all of that. But even within the shelf, this is called a French cleat system. So everything is modular. So just say you have a specific style of working. you can rearrange it so that the tools that you require are close at hand. And the entire process of creating something, making something, it's as painless, and you can remain in that state of flow. So this system sort of like takes care of those small things. Yeah. What you just talked about was 3D design and this thing, basically 3D modeling. So for example, these are all the things that we sort of touch upon. Workspaces, woodworking, cardboard, scratch building. These specific ones are made by us, Tobit. So what we're looking at here is, these are all the things that we teach here. We're actually sort of making a kiosk that we can take to different locations to give people a demo of what are the things that you can make here. So we've got laser cutting, we've got 3D printing, we've got rapid prototyping. So this is something that's, I mean, we work a lot with a lot of entrepreneurs. So this is a design for a door that's 3D printed and prototyped on sunboard. So this is how this door works. Because we have 2-3 levels. I mean, it's technology, but it's also art. So we promote creativity in general. This is something that it's pretty interesting, you can have a look at. So this is something that we made ourselves. This is what we call scratch building. It's a computer mouse. So that's a mouse. If you see the fuel tank of this bike, that's a broken spoon. This is like that Flex Quick bottle. These are screws. There are headphones here. So scratch building is about using trash to make sculptures. This is one of the coolest toys we have here. So you do some designing in on the PC, digital designs. The design process on the PC, it takes a little bit of time, but once the design is done, you can replicate it infinitely. You know, so it's a force multiplier for anybody who's trying to create things. Right. This is called an Ender 3D printer. I will show you some things that have been printed here.
So these box-like containers can even be designed by feet?
Yes. Designed, made, painted in this room. Yeah. But basically, we are just promoting that entire thing that, like, you know, people think if you want something in your life, you have to buy it. But no, that's not the only option. You can make it. Today, technology is at that point where literally anybody can actually walk up to it and you can make the things that you need to make.
Tika jingtmu jangkani ki spokes kalong ban create awareness lane ban ai ke jing hikai ya ki khna khamtam shapang karukam perkhat ke bathmai ke bagi khat deka ka design thinking ti kini ke design thinking ke de karukam perkhat komno ban wat ya ki jubab ya ki jingkali ke bagi beri ke dan ha ka bide ba ka kam ka jam ke jing tre ke jing khta ba ngalap ba ni ke design thinking ha bangi penon kam ha ka yarap bingi bangin skong thu komno ban ngin skong thu shai ka problem ti nang ta pade omde tang musu thu ka problem re ni pek ya ki brio iwi pi bri shimat tika kam ka baning kong du ka bangi le kolong bani hikai ki khna ya kata ka concept ri chot ka design thinking concept tika ni ke design thinking concept ka kham ya phe na ka bagi ya kata ka baki ong da ka tem tharang ka creativity design thinking ka dan ka process haka ba ka rukom trekam kita ki steps bar haban follow hakini ki spokes bangi dan menta ka katkom ka jingbo renti jo ka Ministry of Education di gidan kam banan ya ka hub tika nehu ke ka hub jangi mak ka khli ke jangi ti kini ki design innovation centers pada ki colleges pada ki bagi dan kamban a ya ki artly ki papers ki khadi ki elective papers but ha college ngi a ka product design but kan ka business model design.
According to the norms, we have to start 2 courses. The girls will not have any syllabus, no exam. These are the ideas, innovative ideas the students will bring, and the DIC spokes and Mary's College should copyright or patent them and then give it to inform the hub. We are working on 2 courses, so not 2 areas. That is, one is culinary arts and another one is waste management. Culinary arts, we teach them basic cooking, basic baking. Now the girls will come with the innovative breads, innovative cakes, anything innovative they can bring. So we are almost having 5 recipes which has to be copyright, and we are keeping as a secret. We cannot disclose to anybody. I'm very sorry. And in waste management also, we have 2 ideas and 2 things we are now about to copyright that one. And when we, in a longer run, when we have to see the market also, when we are putting in the market our products, innovative products, new ones, then we need a trademark logo. Logo also is ready. St. Mary's DIC logo is ready. We have to trademark and protect that logo and do the processing.
So kajing thumu but mandate jonga Delhi along very clear. We want to build an ecosystem to provide for student to ideate, okay, to make, to create hangning ilaban prototyping room. So ka facility banga create ni kalong bangidon kita ki 3D printers. We are actually leveraging on technology to make changes to society. We had invested quite a substantial amount in pisa bangi pulot bantiet kini kitiar. These are enabling facilities and infrastructure kan kaba kamtam yangi shanot I but singi ka state jong megala perkhat ba it'll be indeed transformative in ways, probably a game changer if we can do what we have in mind to do kan manta shubo nakinegi skills nga ai ki workshop nam ki colleges nang tungan sang sagi school ki khna mata le bekilong very tuned to kanika internet of things kan they will pick it up much faster than you or me. And that is where I feel that it'll be a game changer for the state, because with these type of investment and focus, we create a level playing field. So I'm not limiting DIC college, university. It's open, it's inclusive.
Kom tu ngilai ngau nak jing kran bat ki nohikai bat kiwe bat kumju no director bat ngila man su tu ba kane ka jaka ka ba don ye gitar ki bobon ki ba pila man pendon kam pila man sim kabu ya gini gitar lada pidon ya ta kasap kanu no kasap ka ba pila man pendon kam lingba ka technology kane ka jaka ka ba pidai ban wan kane ka jaka ka ba pidai ban sim ka kabu share nomor ki don ya gitar ki babon jat ka ba pila man penon kam nam ta ka jing bha jong pi ban nganget tu bakane ka video ka ba pila ba pila sngo na ka jing kran ai ba kan long ka video ka ba fin shem ba pin kan long ka jing ai shem ba ka jing kentu ye pi om tang ka ka video ka de ka jing pentep handai ka de ru ka jing kentu ye pi ba pin wan ban penon kam ho ka sap ka ba pidon ba pin yo ya kan ka kabu share ba pin yo ban penon kam na ban ta ka jing bet ka jing bha ka jong pi kulishi bo ni pi ba pe hadu ka ba ko jong ka video ka de me ban kia khamandai na ta front media.